Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac. Oh.
What's up, guys? It's your boy DJRichieSkye. We are back with another video. Yes, I'm still in DC. Yes, I'm still doing some work out here. I just did an amazing interview last night with someone who is affiliated with the Real Housewives of Potomac. So you guys just gotta wait on that one because it's coming up next week. But right now we gotta talk about some things going on with Married to Medicine. And then we got a little bit of Real Housewives of Atlanta news. So just grab your coffee, sit back, sit tight, and let's get ready to get into these topics. Now, before I even get started, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for, but go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell button so you can be alerted to every time we drop new content right here on this channel. Now, you guys might notice that it's just me, solo dolo today. That's because my co-host for the week does not watch Married to Medicine. Exactly. Okay, I felt the same way. But guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna catch her up with a little mini marathon today so we can see if she actually starts to feel the flavor. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been hooked on Married to Medicine for years. I've been talking about this show on podcasts and on shows for years because I am obsessed, and I could not be more excited that they are back for a 7th season. But let's get into what's going on because Lil Miss Quad, she done an interview, and let me tell you something. I know two people who are very, very close to her, or at least somewhat close, and they both talk about how amazing she is as a person and as a friend, and I feel like she's somebody that I would vibe with as well. But let's get into this. So my boy Quentin, who lives in Atlanta, he does a lot of celebrity interviews, right? He was like, listen, I sat down with Miss Quad and he got some exclusive tea about a little thing going on in her life, right? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about one particular thing in particular, and we're gonna get into that right about now. We're gonna be talking about who is feuding with who this season on Married to Medicine, and guess what? It just might surprise you who's in the mix. Take a look at this.
It's been amazing for me this year. I am it's like returning back to Quad. You know, it's I like to say that the phoenix that rises from the ashes. You all have walked through my journey. You've seen the ups and the downs of everything in my life, and right now I'm just on the upside. It's so great. It feels so good, you know, to be at a very happy place right now, and that's just where I am. And it's amazing. Like, I really enjoyed life, and I'm enjoying living it, and I'm enjoying pushing myself beyond measures. So it's great. You can expect that. And then you already know how the girls do. You know, the liars of the show are going to continue to be the liars of the show. You know, the people who are bitter, they're going to continue to suck on lemons during the whole entire show. You know, and then, you know what happens, what's really funny is that you always can know the hater, because the hater never stops hating. The hater probably just shifts her target. So the target at some point for many years it was me, Miss Quad. Then it went to Heavenly. Then it's now Dr. Jackie. What you guys are gonna see in season 7.
We don't speak those names.
Why?
No, I'm talking. No, I'm not. Yeah, we don't speak certain names, right? Not in Miss Quad's interviews.
No, we don't do that. But you all know, honey, you're very smart, very intelligent. So what happens is a person who is jealous or is always doing things with malice intent. They always want to sabotage another person. So they're always mad about something. You understand what I'm saying? They're always playing the victim. So the target just goes from one person to the next person to the next person to the next person, to the point where you actually have to finally ask yourself, what's going on with you? Because it's you seem to have problems with everyone.
With
all of
else.
the time.
With
all of
everybody
the
else.
time.
Okay, now. We got a show. We have got a show. First off, if you guys haven't subscribed to my boy Q's channel, please go over and subscribe. I will put a link to his latest, actually that video, down in the description below, so you guys can watch the whole thing and get into everything that they discuss. Now, what I like about what Q does is he's very, very intimate with his interviews, and I think that you guys will enjoy that as well, because she really does go a lot into depth about what's going on in her personal life, and we're gonna find out exactly what happened between her and her ex-husband, who we shall not speak of on this channel right now, but we get to find all of that out in this season. Now, as you guys know, this season opener, I'm gonna give you some exclusives. If you haven't seen the clip already, it does start off with a crazy party that somebody throws. I'm not sure who it is. I think it's Dr. Jackie, but it's an open discussion, okay? And they're basically talking about the topics that have gone on within the group. So we got Simone and Dr. Heavenly beefing. We got Contessa and we got Mariah and Toya beefing. And basically Contessa calls Toya's husband the biggest bitch of all. Yes, get into that. I feel like we're going to get a different Contessa this season. Last season, I felt like she didn't really stand up for herself enough. But this season, it looks like she's coming out guns blazing along with Jackie. Okay, finally, Jackie is stepping up to the plate. Now, listen, what I do like about Jackie is she does keep things classy. You know what I'm saying? I like that she keeps things classy. But at the end of the day, what I need you to do sometimes, Dr. Jackie, is I need you to come out, reach out of your bag, reach out of that bag, reach out of that doctor's bag. And sometimes you got to get these girls together. Now, anyway, back to what I was saying about Miss Quad. What she was saying was somebody had gotten into it with her and then used to get into it with Heavenly and now is getting into it with Dr. Jackie. Now, let's talk about who this her could possibly be, okay? So my first thought was she talking about Mariah, because we all know Quad and Mariah ain't got along since season 2, okay? Well, low-key, it was right after season 1. Now, y'all remember way back in the day, my boy Funky Dineva put all that stuff on blast that was going on with Mariah and Quad back in the day. Now, a lot of people say that Mariah became jealous of Miss Quad because Miss Quad became the centerpiece of conversation with regards to that show. And guess what? I mean, she just got it. You know, she got something. There's a je ne sais quoi about her. You can say whatever you want. Now, I happen to like Mariah, so, you know, I'm here for her and her messiness all day. But at the end of the day, okay, I'm still trying to figure out who she was talking about. And let me tell y'all why it could be Mariah now, because y'all know Mariah and Dr. Heavenly, they've been going at it for years, okay? Hardcore, just butting heads, right? But at the end of the day, I don't even know if it's if she talking about Miss Mariah, okay? In the interview with Q, she definitely talked about somebody who stays mad, okay? Now, that could be Mariah, but Mariah don't really come across as angry. You know what I'm saying? Except for that time she was beating that glass up against her that chair when they was in the islands and she was about to form it into a shank for Dr. Heavenly. But at the end of the day, I don't necessarily know if it was her. In my mind, what I'm thinking it could be is that she was referring to Dr. Simone. Okay, and here is what I have been hearing on the streets. Now, I've been hearing okay, so let's go back. Now, y'all know that Dr. Simone and Quad used to be really good Judies, right? But at the end of the day, something happened last season where I felt like maybe some things that Quad had said had gotten taken and the group didn't like it, okay? Where she said something about her being the star of the show. Now, y'all know everybody, there's always somebody that thinks they're the star of the show, and sometimes it's the fans that make them feel that way. But at the end of the day, we know that Dr. Simone didn't like that. She also didn't appreciate that she felt like she didn't know where she stood in terms of her friendship with Miss Quad, because Miss Quad was going through some things and didn't know how to share it with the group. Now, in those types of situations, I kind of feel like if you know this person is going through a divorce, if you know that's what's going on and they not talking, sometimes you got to be the bigger person and just reach out and be like, girl, what's good? What's going on? Can we sit down and have a talk? Can we have a ponderosa or something? You know what I'm saying? Jackie Christie style. And sometimes you got to be able to sit your friend down if y'all that close and say, listen, how can I be here for you? How can I support you through this? And I don't necessarily know that Miss Quad felt like she got that from Dr. Simone, because, you know, Simone can be a little rough around the edges. But that's also why she's probably one of my favorites on the show as well. Now, okay, now, given this, remember in the interview, Quad said first it was her, then it was Dr. Heavenly. In this preview, that is, I'm gonna actually put that down in the description below as well, so y'all can see that too if Bravo got it online. But if not, I'll pull it right from their page and put it down there so you guys can see it and view it for yourself and figure out who she might be talking about. But then in this preview, we know that Dr. Simone and her husband had gotten into it with Dr. Heavenly on the Twitter, okay? Where all the biggest battles go down for whatever reason. I don't know. But so it could be that. And then I had been hearing some murmurs about Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie having some beef this season. So I'm trying to figure out for the life of me who she talking about. Is she talking about Mariah or is she talking about Dr. Simone? Because you know, from the clips in the preview, we know that Dr. Simone and Miss Quad are still not getting along. So I don't know who they're talking about. Comment down below who y'all think is gonna have the blowout. Who y'all think she's referring to that is gonna have some conflict with Dr. Jackie of all people. Dr. Jackie don't bother nobody, but sometimes, listen, you know, sometimes you gotta shake things up. You gotta shake the table in order to get some of these cast members to react and earn that paycheck. You know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see what's going on with all that. Now, in other news, we gotta talk about Miss Kenya Moore because y'all go up for some Kenya Moore, I know. But here's the thing. So Miss Kenya is back this season and we're being told that we're gonna definitely be seeing some things with her baby, Brooklyn Daly, and then her husband, Mark Daly. But what I'm hearing is that she has a mental breakdown while filming. I don't know where, I don't know with who, I don't know when, but she has a mental, it's all over the news. I'm put, if I can find one of the links, I'll put it down in the description so y'all can read more about it. Now, it's all over the news outlets. Now, who is leaking all this information? Production, y'all need to tighten up, okay? Unless they want us to know. Unless they want us to know. Okay, so apparently she has a sort of mental break while filming because she feels like she is having to be a single mom and it's a lot of pressure and stress for her. With obviously the addition of filming, which is probably stressful as well, because there are plenty of single moms out there who get by and work probably a lot, I don't want to say a lot harder, but that don't necessarily have mental breakdowns, or maybe they do. Maybe they do in their quiet time when they get home and it's just them at night and they think about how tough it could possibly be to be a single mom. I don't know. But we have empathy for her. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And all the single mothers out there. But at the end of the day, listen, apparently that's what the tea is. That's what's going on. So we'll just have to wait and see how that stuff plays out. Listen, y'all comment down below what y'all think. Are y'all excited about Married to Medicine coming back for season 7? Are you going to be tuned in and watching? I know that I will, and I hope that we can go on this journey together. Another great show. Y'all know we've been putting it down for Potomac, Atlanta, and Basketball Wives, which y'all go in about. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button down below. And guess what, guys? I will see you in the next video.